The Real Shroom here. Tonight I'm playing some more Selesnya in Standard. Yes, I don't always play Dimir-based decks. Sometimes I do eat my veggies and play green. And tonight I'm revisiting a deck that I built when Wilds of Eldraine first came out, around a card that was released in that set, that has been bolstered by some additions from the set since then, including a really cool piece, interesting piece, that was released in Foundations. What is it? Let's take a look. So our deck has bunnies for days. What do I mean by that? So we built a deck a while back built around Regal Bunnicorn. It's a 2-mana star where its powers and toughness are equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. Well, with this expanded standard rotation, and with the sets that have been released subsequently, there are a bunch of creatures in Selesnya colors that have star stat lines, where their power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures you control. We have a total of 13 of these creatures in our main deck, in fact, and this facilitates a strategy of going really wide as well as really big, and hopefully reaping the advantages of both. When you go really wide, the idea is that you create so many tokens, so many attackers, that you just overwhelm your opponent's ability to block. Some of your tokens will get through, even as some of them die during your attack steps, and eventually you'll whittle their life total down to 0. But, you know, if they have a lot of, like, decent-sized blockers, this can be problematic. You may not have enough tokens to get through their barricades, yada, yada, yada. It's really easy for them to just block the tokens they want, etc. When you have a bunch of stuff like Regal Bunnicorn that is also really large, they have to block those Regal Bunnicorns and other big creatures, which means it just makes blocking a nightmare for them. It's sort of a darned if you do, darned if you don't situation for them, where they have to deal with your wide board, but they also have to deal with your really tall threats, and that's what we're hoping to achieve tonight. So Regal Bunnicorn got a new pal in Foundations, which is Crusader of Odric. This is another card that's sort of a head scratcher, kind of like Savannah Lion. Like, why did they print this? There's like cards that do exactly the same thing, cheaper and better already extant in Standard, but this is a 3-mana star. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. So we're running a couple of these, you know, just for fun. This is a you know, a staple in a lot of decks back in the like Arena of the Planeswalkers Xbox days. We also have the Burrowguard Mentor, which is probably our best bunny. Actually, the Bunnicorn is probably our best one. It's our biggest bunny. But the Burrowguard Mentor has trample, and its power is star equal to the number of creatures we control. So yeah, the fact that it has trample makes it in contention to be the best bunny. I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between these two. They both have their ups and downs. Bunnicorn is a little bit bigger, but the Mentor gets trample. And then we also are running a 2 of Queen Allenal of Ruadach. This is from, I don't know what set this is from, but it's legal in Standard now thanks to Foundation. And its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures we control. It's a 3-drop with kind of a you know, a difficult mana cost. But it also has the text, if one or more creature tokens you would be created under your control, you create an additional 1/1 white soldier creature token. So it just means that more creature tokens get created as we create our tokens, which is great to have on top of our bunny-like body that we are so interested in this deck. So, and then we have a 1 of 1,000 Move Smithy, which it's a 4-mana artifact. When it ETBs, it creates a gnome token with power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts and creatures we control. Later on, it's possible to flip this into a land that can make it so that we create more said tokens. But just mostly we're just interested in it as a 4-drop thing that creates another Bunnicorn that can potentially be copied. So those are our big beaters. Those are the go tall part of our deck. The go wide part of our deck consists of token creation, of course, including the 4 of Resolute Reinforcements. It's just 2 mana for 2 objects that increase the power and toughness of all of our beaters, so we want to play a 4 of this. We've got a 3 of Hop to it. 3 mana, create 3 1/1 bunnies. Yep, that's all there is to it. 3 tokens for 3 mana is a very good rate. That's why we're playing the 3 of this creature. Then we have a 1 of Felidar Retreat, which is just a 4-mana enchantment. This also comes from Foundations, which when a land enters, we can create a 2/2 cat beast creature token, which is sweet. Or we can put a +1/+1 counter on all of our creatures and give them vigilance to the end of the turn, which is really great. If we have a wide board, this can just beef up all of our tokens, etc. for a lethal attack. It is only a 1 of because it's a 4-mana card. We want to try to keep our curve low-ish. We also have a 1 of Archangel Elspeth, which can +1 to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. It can minus to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature and give it flying, so it does allow us a little bit of evasion to get in those lethal attacks with our bunnies. And then we are playing one of Overlord of the Mistmoors. Those Overlords are all really good. This one is a 4 mana, basically, to create 2/1 flying insect creature tokens. And then eventually it does spawn into the 6/6 body that when it attacks creates 2 more tokens. But really, if we just get it off once for the 4 mana impending cost to get those 2 tokens, that's what we're primarily interested in. And we have a one of Dollmaker's Shop from Duskborn, which its Dollmaker's Shop side is what we're most interested in. 2 mana enchantment. Whenever one or more non-toy creature you control attacks, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. So this just makes more tokens for us as we attack, which we want to be doing early and often with this brew. And then, since we are a token deck, of course, we are playing the 3 of Caretaker's Talent, which is an extremely powerful piece in token decks. Lets us draw extra cards, a lot of cards, potentially. Lets us create more tokens by copying ones that are already on the battlefield, and by leveling it up to 3, gives all of our creature tokens +2/+2, which allows us to win the game. Now, our bunnies, etc., aren't really that evasive normally, except for the Burrowguards, which have trample. That's why we're running a 2 of Hunter's Talent, which is also a bit of interaction for 2 mana. It lets one of our big bunnies fight down a blocker on our opponent's side. We can level it up to level 2 to let us make it so that when we attack with something, it gets +1/+0 in trample to give trample to our bunnies and make them into huge lethal threats. Eventually, we can take it up to a big level 3 that lets us draw extra cards every turn if we control a creature with power 4 or greater, which we should pretty much all the time. Oh, by the way, the Dollmaker's Shop for 6 mana, we're really interested in the 2 mana side of it. We can unlock the Porcelain Gallery to make creatures we control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures we control. So it turns all of our tokens into bunnies, effectively, which is really cool. I don't think we'll really need to do that, but it is an option that we can do. And then, we are sort of a mana-hungry deck. We do have some number of 4-drops. We have stuff that we want to level up. We have our Caretaker's Talent and our Hunter's Talent that we want to level up. So that's why we're running 3 of Llanowar Elves. Based on the mana value of this deck, it really should have 25 lands. We're running 24 lands plus 3 elves, which I think is good. And then we've got to have a little bit of interaction, because in the standard, you need to be able to kill creatures. There's a lot of threats that you have to deal with, or you'll just die. That's what we have the 4 of Get Lost. This card that I hate, but I keep putting it in white decks, because you kind of have to put it in white decks, because you have to kill creatures cheaply at instant speed. So, as before mentioned, there are a total of 24 lands in the deck. I wonder if I might have too many colorless lands. Because we do have this 3-drop Queen that needs double white and green. Our mana base might not be right where we need it to be, but this is what we're running. 24 lands. We've got the 4 of Lush Porticos because we do want the Surveils to fix our draws. We have the 2 of Restless Praise. This is actually a very good creature land. I find it really adds a lot of power to your attack step when you attack with it. Giving +1/+1 to your entire board is great. In addition to being the 3/3 llama, it just turns our wide board into a nightmarish lethal threat. And then we're running the 3 of Demolition Fields because I really like this card. There's so many lands you need to destroy. Speaking of which, we're running a 2 of Fountain Port because being able to create tokens off of a land to make our board wider and draw cards off of our Caretaker's Talent is really, really good. The sideboard contains 2 Pick Your Poison, Exercise, and a Tranquil Frillback. This is all to deal with like artifacts and enchantments, like stuff like Enduring Curiosity needs to be exiled. Exercise also can hit like Archfiend to the draw, so it can hit Sheoldred. There's just so many enchantments that you need to deal with in Standard right now. There's, Innkeeper's Talent, there's the Unholy Annex, which is very, very widely played. One of the most widely played cards in the format, and you need to be able to deal with that. That's why we need a ton of enchantment and graveyard hate, and artifact hate, rather. Pick Your Poison is also a really great 1 mana. I really love the 1 mana cost of this that lets us snipe down flying creatures as well. If they happen to reanimate out a Valgavoth or something like that, we can snipe it down. Although this deck can pay that ward cost as well if needed, since we will have lots of sack fodder in the form of all of our tokens. We're playing a 3 of Crystal Barricade to give us hexproof against burn decks, against discard decks, against Venerated Rot Priest, against Liliana of the Veil. There's plenty of stuff that Crystal Barricade is really good at protecting us. I would play it like Leyline of Sanctity if it were legal in Standard, but it's not. This is kind of the closest thing we have. It also makes it so that our creatures can't be killed by like burn spells, which is really, really good actually. We're playing a 3 of Rest in Peace for Graveyard Hate. I just think you should play this card as your Graveyard Hate if you're in white. It's just the best. And one of Tranquil Throwback can double as Graveyard Hate as well as being Artifact Enchantment Hate. Of course, we're a go-wide token deck, so we hate sweepers. That's why we're playing 3 of Stonebrain in our sideboard to name, you know, those sweepers. Day of Judgment, Sunfall, Deadly Cover-Up, etc., etc. We really want to take those sweepers out of our opponent's library. Also good against, like, combo-y decks, too. Even naming, like, Enduring Curiosity can be very good with this card, because that card is so devastating. Just a versatile hate piece that can really kind of simmer things down if we're against a deck that's a very bad matchup for us. So that is the plan. We got bunnies for days. We're going to go wide, we're going to go tall, we're going to create a bunch of tokens, we're going to have a bunch of different very large beaters on the board. They're going to get through with the help of our Hunter's Talents, Trampling Burrowguards, and Archangel Elsbeth to get them flying. And we're just going to relentlessly beat our opponents down, making an inevitable board state where they can't deal with all of our threats. That's the plan. Anyway, let's see how it fares in... I think I'm back in gold. I think I was reset here in gold tier of standard on the ladder. And if you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Tase me, bro, is our opponent. Let's see if we can't tase them with our bunnies. Be on the play. This is fine. We've got our colors, we've got a bunny, and we've got tokens, so we should be able to execute our plan with this hand. Do a little surveilling. More Resolute Reinforcements. Okay. Hidden Necropolis. Okay, we'll just play this Verge, and we'll end step Resolute Reinforcements. Charming Scoundrel. Alright. Yeah, let's just double block this guy. Get lost. I think we'll play our Crusader, because next turn we can hop to it. Make it a 4/4. Rakdos Forge. Okay. Will eventually be concerning, but we have tokens. We can chump block it all day long. Let's hop to it. Play a Fabled Passage. Slagstorm. Gonna kill our whole board. Okay. Well, we hate sweepers, as we mentioned. So our opponent's got main board sweepers. That's very bad for us. Let's grab a plains. Fell our retreat's kind of cool. Alright, let's make it 2/2. Another Rakdos Forge. Well, we'll block the 1/1. Alright, Hunter's Talents. What do we want to do? We want to play Resolute Reinforcements. We could Resolute Reinforcements and make a fish. Yeah, I think we'll just attack. We'll pass. Oh, we can't do both. It costs 3 plus tap. Archfiends, because why not? Alright. We'll block the 4-1. Kill this Archfiend before any of our creatures die. Thousand Moon Smithy is pretty sweet. Sheoldred. Exploring for an Archfiend. So we'll block the 3-1 and take 5, and we need an answer to Sheoldred over dead. Alright, let's... put a counter on our stuff. Oh, we can't pay 1 life to make a fish token. Uh-oh. So I think we're actually dead. We don't have a creature land we can activate. I didn't consider that. Is there anything we can do about that? No, we're just dead to Sheoldred. It's possible I could have... Yeah, if I had blocked an Rakdos Forge, I wouldn't... This gnome would also be smaller, so I still wouldn't have enough to kill Sheoldred. Okay, we're dead. So, main board, Rakdos Forge, plus just gross black cards. So we want Exercise. We want Pick Your Poison. Frillback. I feel like they're not going to have too many sweepers, though, because they're not like a true control deck. I could be wrong. Let's bring in a Stone Brain. And we can cut an elf sometimes if we need to. And we'll cut one Crusader. We'll cut a Hunter's Talent. We'll cut one Resolute Reinforcements. Maybe cut Archangel. That's a little slow as well. Well, we have to mulligan that one lander, unfortunately. Into a 0 lander. That was Get Lost that killed us last game, by the way. Because if Sheoldred had not had that +1/+1 counter on it, it would have been within range of the Hunter's Talent. So it was the Get Lost that gave it that counter. That's why I hate Get Lost. This is a mulligan as it's a 0 lander. I mean, I'm not going to 4. So let's bottom. I feel like I do want the Surveils. Overlord. Sure, we'll keep that. I think I'll play my bunny here. Just a 1/1 trample. Alright, let's hop to it. Looks like a removal spell. No, they just take it. Okay. I guess they're planning on sweeping. Blast Zone. Yeah, they have the Slag Storm. Bunnicorn on top. Okay, let's play this Caretaker's talents. They don't have double black. There's a Forge. Alright, let's impend this Overlord. Draw a card. Frillback is great. That means we can get rid of the Forge next turn. Forge number 2. Wouldn't mind drawing a land, because gaining a little life off this Frillback wouldn't hurt. Okay. So, I think we'll attack with our moths. Then we can double kick our Frillback. No, yeah, okay. Okay, if Arena doesn't tap like an idiot. Gain 4 life, destroy an artifact or enchantments. Destroy the big Forge. Gain 4. So they don't have double black, which is good for us, because like an Archfiend or Shieldred would be tough to deal with right now. Alright, there's black source number 2. Charming Scoundrel. Just gonna make a treasure. Alright, we'll block. I don't know. The token, I guess. Save us 1 additional life. Give it Death Touch, sure. Alright, we'll lose our Frillback. Opponent's playing very slowly. I wonder sometimes if this is a strategy people use to win, which is like, just use up as much time as you can before making each decision, and hope that your opponent will get impatient and scoop, because this happens a lot. Okay. So, let us first copy a moth and draw a card. We draw a demolition field. Alright, let's attack with our moths. Let's play a bunny. And I don't think I'm gonna Hunter's Talent yet. I want to wait. Or maybe I do. Yeah, I think I do. So that I can get my bunny trample next turn. Just get rid of that scoundrel so it can't block me. Get set up to trample. Get another +1. There's Shieldred. Block that. More toxic analysis. Okay. I actually didn't realize they had a black untapped. Just play the Porcelain Gallery. So all my tokens are 3/3s now. Get in for 9. Overlord comes online. Drawing with their clue to gain life. Well, we'll see if that block with the bunny ends up killing us. We'll take 4. Fountain Port. And they scoop. Yeah, they're dead because we can ultimate our Caretaker's talent. We got everything in that can kill an artifact. Maybe Archangel Elsbeth is better than Felidar Retreat. But otherwise, let's just run it back. And yeah, this looks great. We got Pick Your Poison, Get Lost. We got a bunny and Caretaker's talent. Good hand. Overlord, we'll keep an Overlord. Alright, we'll just play our bunny as a 1/1. Sad little bunny that it is. Shivan Devastator X equals 2. Okay. Let's play Caretaker's talent. And we won't attack. Let our bunny grow. Shieldred. Let's just get lost, the Shieldred. Play another bunny. Attack for 3. Crack a map. Investigate. Okay, they're just ticking up their blast zone, which I do have a demolition field. Charming Scoundrel. Another Llanowar Elf. Alright. Let's get rid of this blast zone. I should have done that post-combat. Because they could have that thing. I really should have done that post-combat. That was a huge mistake. Okay. We'll play a couple Llanowar elves. We are playing right into their sweeper if they have it. This lets us actually hard cast our Overlord next turn if we draw land. I'm gonna go for it. I feel like they would not have played this Shivan Devastator if they had the sweeper. No, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. They have it. They have it. Yep. So dumb. I could have attacked and then used the demolition fields. We lost a bunny for no reason. Now this pick your poison isn't going to be good against a forge. Alright, we need an answer for Shieldred. They drew 2 lands. Well, that's kind of good news, I guess. Alright, we draw a Mentor. Let's play the Mentor. Impend our Overlord. Draw a card. Get lost. Let's attack with our bunny. They do trade. Okay. I'm down. I'm okay with that. There's more rabbits where that came from. We'll take 2. There's the sweeper. We extract our mentors. Okay. Well, let's play our 1/1 Crusader. To sack another thing to put a counter on it. They have 2 restless vents. Archangel Elspeth. Alright, let's play the Archangel. Let's plus it to make a token. Draw a card. Dollmaker's Shop. Doesn't do anything right away. It turns our tokens into bunnies if we play it for 6. I think actually we need to just bin this. And we'll stay back. Overlord impending. Rakdos Forge. Okay, now we can hit that with our Pick Your Poison. They're going for a discovery, and they get an Archfiend. Okay. Attacking us. So, do we want to kill that? I think that we need to chump it at least, right? We could go to 3. Yeah, let's chump it and gain a life. That's fine. Oh, but the stupid Archfiends. Okay, let's make a 1/1.
You will shine bright, hero.
Play the Queen. I think we'll copy this lifelink token. We are getting a 6/6 here. Pick your poison. Make you sack a flying creature. Attack with the Crusader. We get our Overlord now. Charming Scoundrel. Okay. We might actually have this. Because this Elspeth can make something, give something +2/+2 and make it fly. We do have to do some blocking here. Another Archfiend, but we have a Get Lost. That's a 5/5. Doesn't have trample. Okay, let's Get Lost the Archfiend. Good game. Let's add tokens to our dude. Send everything. Alright, close one. Nailbiter. I like our opponent's deck. Like Rakdos Forge Mid sweepers, just bombs. It's kind of cool. But we got there with our bunnies. Bip Bow will be our opponent. We'll be on the play. One lander is a mulligan. And we'll keep 6 here and bottom, I guess. I hate taking pain all the time. Maybe we'll bottom. We have a Caretaker's talent though, so I'd like Fountain Port. Bottom a Demolition. We'll keep 6 and bottom Demolition Field. Get Lost. Seed of Hope. That's a swamp. Alright, let's play this bunny. Take a point of damage. Bunny gets cut down. More Seed of Hope. So they are a reanimation deck. Alright, let's play Caretaker's Talent and let's draw some token makers, please. I could have played my Fabled Passage and made a token. Yeah, we'll keep a bunny on top. I'll just play this thing, which doesn't do anything right now. Yeah, I could have played an untapped land and made a fish and drawn a card. So, a little bit of a tempo loss there. Glissa. Alright, let's play our Mentor. Just a 1/1. Overlord, gonna do some milling. Cut down. Power and defeating number of permanents. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get beat up here. Well, I guess we'll kill Glissa. We have to take a point of damage. We didn't have to, but we did. I think we're just, our draw is not lining up well with them here. So we should be at 10. But I think we're just too far behind. Demolition Fields doesn't do anything. I guess we'll make a fish. Draw a card. Hunter's Talents. Can have my fish fight the Valgavoth's Faithful. I mean, I guess that's what I do, otherwise they get an Overlord back. Oh, it doesn't fight, it just does damage. That's good. They just hardcast an Overlord. Let's block. Hop to it. Let's hop to it. Another Caretaker's Talents. Yep, they got Valgavoth. Alright, so I think, yeah, in Standard you want to be, so we'll chump this 11-12. You want to be playing Graveyard Hate main, I think. Bunnicorn. Ward sack 3 non-land permanents. Let's play this Bunnicorn. Copy this bunny. Draw 2 cards. And yeah, we just lose to the Valgavoth. Okay. So yeah, you'll win a lot of game 1s with these kinds of decks. But we are ready for it. With 3 Rest in Peace and a Frillback. Also, I think I'll bring in Not on My Watch and Exercise. We'll cut one of these 4 drops. Elspeth. Cut a Crusader. Resolute. An Elf. Hunter's Talent. Dollmaker's Shop. 1 Burrowguard Mentor. Or queen. I think we'll cut the queen instead. Try it like this. We don't have any of our sideboard cards. It is a good hand, otherwise. We actually have nothing that can target, like, enchantments either. I think it's a mulligan against their deck. Alright. Again, no sideboard cards. But I really don't want to go to 5. So I guess we'll keep... probably bottom Huntress talents. Yeah, this might not be the one. Hopefully we can draw a Rest in Peace. Nope. Alright, play a bunny. Cut down. Well, at least they aren't doing anything else this turn. Portico, please find us a Rest in Peace or something. Resolute Reinforcements, no. There we go. Rest in peace. Overlord. That's fine. We'll take 2. Do we impend, or do we play a 2-2? I feel like a 2-2 is going to be better here. Our Gnome. It is eminently cut downable. Glissa. Not on my watch. I like not on my watch. I probably should have bottomed it, actually, since I already have one, but... Not on my watch, Glissa. They just scooped. They can't beat the Rest in Peace. Okay. We'll take it. Yeah. Let's do that again. Alright. No graveyard hate. No sideboard cards. Well, given how they just turned tail and fled from a Rest in Peace, I feel like it's worth at least 1 mulligan to find something. Is it worth 2 mulligans to try to find something? We have a double surveil here. Ah, man. Do you multi-5 to try to find the graveyard hate? I'm gonna say no. I don't want to go to 5. I get 2 surveils. My cards are otherwise good, although they're not well suited against our opponent's deck. I really don't want to go to 5. I'm gonna keep this. Just hope we can manipulate the top of our deck to get us what we need. Well, can't resist a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Deathcat Marionette. 1/1 Death Touch, mills 2 cards. Alright. Demolition Field to the yard. Alright, now things are getting sketchy. Take one. Glissa. Felidar retreats. Doesn't help us against what they're doing. Just gets destroyed by Glissa. I think we'll play another Bunnicorn. We'll just let them attack and draw a card, I guess. I guess we should have mulled to 5. Well, we'll see. They're not, like, doing their graveyard stuff too strongly so far. Our bunnies are out of cut-down range for the moment. This is just so strong. Alright, they get their Overlord suspended. Take it. Alright, they completely unimpend their thing. Portico. Resolute Reinforcements, we don't need that. Guess we'll play Caretaker's Talents. Pass. Alright, so we're gonna lose our Caretaker's Talent if we don't block, which we really don't want. So let's kill this Overlord and chump the Glissa. Okay. Well, at least we get to stop Glissa from killing our Caretaker's Talents. Alright, this is pretty bad. Let's impend. Draw more lands. I should have waited on playing the Demolition Field till after withdrawing. Gix's command. Okay, so I think we're dead now. Man, I guess we should have mulled to 5. It's such a drag. So we got like 5 dedicated hate pieces against what they're doing here. There goes Caretaker's Talent. But didn't find a 1. Play our Crusader and Bunny. Vorinclex. Yeah, they're fully rolling now. They're just gonna blow up my Overlord if I take this. I don't think we can win at this point. So yeah, go ahead, blow up my Overlord. This is what happens when you don't find a removal spell for Glissa. And we still don't have any removal at all. What does this thing do? Flip it, then return it. Mill 2 cards. Put up to 2 creatures from among the milled cards. Distribute 7+1/+ encounters among a number of creatures. Until end of turn, creatures you control have this feature. Fights creature you don't control. Alright. We can't attack into Vorinclex. It's got trample. Mill 10 cards. Souls of the Lost. Alright, let's make a fish and chump block. And see if we draw something miraculous. Otherwise, we'll just scoop. Yeah, that's not going to do it. We can play Caretaker's Talents. We don't have enough mana to make a fish even. Yeah, good enough for me. We're not going to overcome that deficit of value. So I guess we should have mulled to 5. Got no love from our surveils there either. Sushi Boy 115 is our next opponent. We'll be on the draw. And this hand looks fine. We really, we have only one mana spell in our entire 75, and that's the 3 of Llanowar Elves. Which, I think it would be good to try to get in maybe some Lauren's Escapes. Trying to find 1-drops to synergize with our plan. I mean, it's doable. There are good 1-drops in Selesnya for sure. Mono Black, Deep Cavern Bat. Takes Get Lost. Alright, let's play our bunny. We didn't draw land. Alright, let's play Caretaker's Talent, I think. Because we want to draw cards when we hop to it. Sheoldred. Well, it's all fun and games until someone plays Sheoldred. Draw another Caretaker's Talent. Insatiable Avarice. Just draw some cards and gain life. Another bat. Well, they are tapped out at least. Draw another land. Bunnicorns. You don't need more bunnicorns. I mean, I gotta find an answer to Sheoldred. If I don't, we're gonna die. So I'm gonna take a bunch of damage doing this. Phyrexian Obliterator. And yeah, I don't find an answer to Sheoldred, so I'm dead. I can copy a token, draw cards, but I draw 2 cards and I die to Sheoldred, so... Boo. Well... Okay, I think we want Crystal Barricades, because that stops the Deep Cavern Bats. We want Not on My Watch and Exercise. Let's cut the Dollmaker Shop. Elspeth. A Crusader. Hunter's Talent. Elf. And a Resolute Reinforcements. Alright, we don't have our barricade, which sucks. But we have a Get Lost that can kill a bat. They're gonna see the Not on My Watch, though. That means that they won't actually attack with Shieldred. It's doubtful they would attack anyway, though, honestly. Do I really mulligan this in the hopes of finding a crystal barricade? I don't think I can do that. Alright, just need the top of my deck to be kind. Another Restless Prairie. I don't think there's any real rush to play a 1/1 Bunnicorn. Deep Cavern Bat. Takes Get Lost. Alright. I'm gonna play Llanowar. Plus a bunny. See with the next bat. Bats never come in single by themselves. There's always at least two. Oh, okay. Well, let's Hunter's Talent. Fight your bat. Okay, we'll attack. Phyrexian Arena, Hop to it. Exercise, that should be good. Just plus level up our Hunter's Talents. So it looks like they're just a Shieldred deck. Phyrexian Obliterator, okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Alright. And we're gonna hop to it. We'll let them get in one attack with the bat if we want. If they want. Starving Revenant. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose a life. Yeah, we really could have used our Crystal Barricade. That would have been so good. Alright, let's just kill their stuff. Give them a bunch of clues, unfortunate. A bunch of maps, rather. They are very low on life. They have a deadly cover-up. Get rid of my get losts. Alright, well, time for the praise to do their thing. And they died to their Phyrexian Arena. Nice. Okay, let's draw our crystal barricades this time. They're not as good on the draw because they can get down a bat before we can play the barricade. Alright, but we've got one that we can play turn 2, so we'll keep. We don't need another land. No bat, no bat. There's the bat. They take Hunter's talents? Alright, well, they can't bat us again, fortunately. Portico. Get lost is good. Play our bunny. Moment of Craving. It's a good card. Just pass. I'm gonna save one of these reinforcements for in case they sweep. Thousand Moon Smithy. Let's play it. Get a gnome. Okay. Yeah, let's flip our thing. Whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana from this, there's an obliterator. Okay, let's exercise the obliterator. Let's attack. Another obliterator. Alright, let's play Resolute Reinforcements. Get rid of this obliterator. Fire up the Restless Prairie. Is that lethal? It looks like lethal. Yes! We got him. Got him good. Alright. I don't want to play this opponent again. Had to mull that one lander. Okay, we'll keep this. And bottom... probably Demolition Field. Okay, are they gonna just rope out before they even take their first turn? No, they take their first turn. Okay, Let's play a Bunnicorn. I should have played my Trampling Rabbit. Amalia. They have Sheltered by Ghosts on top of their library? That's bad. They mill it. Resolute Reinforcements. I think we'll hop to it. Attack. Go for the bunny throat. No attack. We can't play both of our bunnies due to our awkward mana. We can play this one, which is a 4/4. Another Sanctifier. So they're just gonna go off with Amalia. They draw land. Another go for the throat. So this person just salt roped me literally the game before, and I think they were just like wanted to get a better draw or something. So now they seem to be playing, although maybe not. We'll see. All right, play our Resolute Reinforcements. Play a big fat bunny. There's Elisil Core. Lord Skitter's Blessing is the sort of conditional Phyrexian Arena. Alright, let's attack with our big bunny. Okay, they just block with Elisil Core. That's fine. Oh, it has Death Touch. Alright, we got another big bunny. Tisa, at the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever clue you control, put in the graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 Black Spirit creature token. Once each turn. They're just leaving that on top. Oh, they actually bend it. Alright, let's attack with our big bunny. They block with Amalia. Alright, we can blow them out good here. Make our bunny an 8/8. Kill it, do damage to you, survive. Another Amalia. Another go for the throat. Razorverge Thickets. Not what we're looking for, really. So I could attack with the Prairie. I would lose 2 tokens. And inflict 2, 4, 6. I would lose my Prairie. Plus a token. Inflict 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, possibly. Is that worth it? I think it's kind of worth it. I don't know. We got nothing else going on, really, so might as well. They don't block the Restless Prairie. They get double land off their explorers. Another Lord Skitter's Blessing? What? You are crazy. Okay, now I don't think we can make the same attack. They're attacking with Amalia. I mean, I guess we do make the same attack. Maybe we can make him die to their, Lord Skitter's blessings. So yeah, as it is, they're dying to their Lord Skitter's blessings. Good game. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. I feel like they had us in a really bad position there, but we'll take it. So, what do we want? Exercise? Not on my watch, maybe. Maybe pick your poison. They do have some flyers. I don't know about this Dollmaker shop. Go down to 1 Crusader. I think I'll cut Archangel Elspeth. We can cut 1 elf. This is a 1-lander. Opponent mulliganed. And I think we will also. It's a good 1-lander on the draw with a Surveil. Actually, I think we're going to keep this. This is a good 1-lander. Like, if we can get this bunny with some backup, we got the Hunter's Talent to kill an Amalia. Okay, we did draw a land. That's good. Pick your poison. Don't think we need that at the moment. Boy, they are good at drawing those. Okay. Let's play this rabbit. Teysa. Investigate for each player who lost life this turn. Get lost. Alright, we're gonna hop to it. No attack. There's Amalia. Alright, a land would be really nice to have. Land would be a nice draw. Elinda. Let's draw land. No lands. Alright, let's just Hunter's Talent away the Amalia. We will pay the ward cost. No attack. Elinda has protection from instants. That's so bad. We still don't draw land. I think we'll just play another bunny. We'll attack with this one. If they want to trade for Elinda, we'll happily do so. Or Teysa. They just take it. Okay, they get their Glimmer Token. We still don't draw land, darn it. It sucks. Do they control Glimmer? At the end of your second main phase, if it's tapped, you draw a card. Alright, let's play a Llanowar Elf. And a Bunnicorn. Let's just attack with our tramplers. Alright. We're gonna kill Teysa, that's good. Their perpetual source of clues. So this opponent salt roped us, and in game 1 they played 2 Hinterland Sanctifiers. And now... Yep. Yeah, we want to kill Elinda for sure. And in game 1, they played 2 Hinterland Sanctifiers. And here in game 2, they played 2 Hinterland Sanctifiers. Alright, so they are recycling stuff from their graveyard. When it enters or attacks, that's kind of a problem. Ugh. Okay. We get a land. That's good. I don't think we want a Lush Portico. So I'm pretty sure we need to kill this. And let's level up our hunter's talents. Attack with our Bunnicorn. They take it. Get lost. Getting us losses. Cat collector. We can't block a Linda. It's got menace. I guess we'll chump this. Sure. I guess we'll play this bunny. Hold up, get lost. Their Linda's a 10-10 now. Yeah, I don't think we can beat their board. So do we need Rest in Peace against them? I guess we want Rest in Peace. Because we don't want them recycling their stuff from their graveyard. That would be bad. Maybe we don't need Pick Your Poison. Yeah, we don't need Pick Your Poison. It doesn't have enough targets. We'll just cut Crusader. So, alright, we're on the play. We have to mulligan this one lander. Maybe they won't have double life gain bunnies turn 1 and 2 like they have every other game. We're definitely keeping this, and we'll bottom a Fountain Ports. And we'll take a little pain, unfortunately. Every time. Every time. Okay. We'll play a Bunnicorn. Lord Skitter's Blessing. And we'll take 2. Let's go get a Plains. Get Lost is good. I think I will Resolute Reinforce here. Just to grow my Bunnicorn. Do I get lost the Lord Skitter's Blessing or the Bunny? I think I saved this for a better target. This is going to deal them 1 damage a turn. However, they are a life gain deck. Well, I don't need to do this right now. Let's see what happens. Sheltered by ghosts. Well, in response to that, we will get lost the bunny. Hopefully not get a loss, as often happens with that card. Alright. Let's play our queen. Getting an attack. Alright, we're in decent shape now. We got him on the back foot. We've got 2 bunnies. And an active fountain port. Good game. Are you scooping? I don't say good game until the game is like actually over. Bitter triumph. Okay. Let's go grab maybe our forest, so we don't have to take pain or tap our elf to get green mana. We draw the queen again. Good game. Okay, we got him. That was close. I liked their deck when they were actually playing it. Gremlin is our next opponent. Our final opponent, it looks like. will be on the draw. And this hand looks fine. We'll keep. Alright, we're gonna take a little pain to play our elf, unfortunately. Golgari. Anoint with Affliction. So I think I'll just do my surveilling here. Planes, I think I'll bin that. Basilisk Collar. I thought about putting that in this deck. It is a cool card. Okay. So I think I will play an elf, Fountain Port, and then Resolute Reinforcements. I could have hopped to it. That would have been better. Oh no, my elf has Sending Sickness. Vraska's Fall. So they're a toxic deck. Sacrifices a planeswalker of their choice and gets a poison counter. Alright. Let's Resolute Reinforce. We'll sack our chump. Let's hop to it. And, I don't know, play a Hunter's Talent. We don't have a removal target, but just for, in the name of mana efficiency. Infectious Inquiry. Are they just trying to proliferate us to 10 poison counters? Kind of looks like it. Okay. So, let's... I think I'll level up Hunter's Talent. Attack for 5. And play a Bunnicorn. There's a toxic creature. Skull Dweller. Oh, it's got lifelink and double death touch. And what else? Necrogen Communion. It has toxic 2 when it dies, return it to the battlefield. Alright. Oh, I meant to do this before combat. I just misclicked there. Well, we're attacking. And I guess it doesn't really matter where this goes. Yeah, it has to go in the bunny, actually, because I want to give it trample. They go to 1. Make some moths. I meant to do that before combat, obviously. It can be annoying if they have a sweeper here. They do not. Okay, that's like the most awkward toxic draw ever. They do have Venerated Rot Priest, which Crystal Barricade does stop the extra poison counters. I think I'll additionally bring in Not on My Watch. And maybe a Tranquil Frillback. Cut the Dollmaker's Shop. That's always like my first cut. I can cut 1 elf. I think I want to go fast here, so Felidar Retreat can go. Elspeth can go, I think. Can always spare a Crusader as well. Cut 1 Resolute Reinforcements. Double Crystal Barricade, but we've got to get lost in a Bunnicorn, so we'll keep. Bilious Skulldweller. Tiny Bones. What is happening here? Are they just like Death Touch.deck? Maybe that's what they are. I think they are, yeah. They're Death Touch.deck. So, I don't think these crystal barricades are going to do anything. We'll just pass. Exile probably Tiny Bones. I mean, they could definitely be like a discard deck because they do have Tiny Bones. Okay. Let's exile Tiny Bones. No coming back for you. Okay, but they are toxic too, because they're playing this enchantment, which gives toxic to you. It's very weird brew from our opponent. It's kind of cool. I think we'll just play. Three manas, not a good number of manas. I feel like I just get lost this now. Before they can like enchant it up or something. Alright. Let's play the Queen. She's a 1/1. Light Belly Rat does not have Death Touch. Alright, they get a land off their Explorer. And a land off their Explorer. Very nice. We, on the other hand, do not get any lands. Alright, well, the Barricade will be a good blocker. Another Skull Dweller. Infectious Bite. Boy, I'm just not good at drawing lands today. Or this game. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just play this Frillback as a 3/3. Yeah, I'll block. 5 is a bit high of a poison count for my taste. Alright, how about another Crystal Barricade? We don't have any creature lands. Eventually we will draw some lands and start doing stuff. Okay. Double Bunnicorns. Actually, let's play Bunnicorn plus Mentor. Yeah, they're a Fynn deck. It's cool that that card is in Standard now. I had a Pioneer deck I was running. It's kind of what they're doing, but with, like, you know, powerful Pioneer cards. So, let's fight down the Fynn. Play another Bunny. Yeah, play another Bunny. They're not a sweeper deck. They can't be. They're playing way too many, like, small creatures. Surveil hop to it to the top. They take it. There's another Fynn. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Necrogen thing. Sure, we'll block with our barricade. Alright, let's hop to it. Alright, those are some lethal bunnies. Oh, I didn't level up Hunter's Talent. Oops. I don't think it matters, though. Okay, phew. GG's. Okay, so our final record with this Selesnya Bunnies for Days aggro deck, mid-range, I guess, was a 4-1 in complete matches, including one salty rope that is not appearing in the vid, and it was really fun. I think, like, the Crusader of Odric is definitely our worst bunny, and you can see how, like, 3 mana, this is oftentimes just like a 1-1. It's kind of just outclassed by, like, everything else that's happening in Standard right now, but it is fun to see this card. I would probably cut one of those. The Dollmaker Shop really never was useful. I felt like every single match I boarded it out. It might have been useful in the match where we were playing against Aristocrats, but I could see it as maybe a sideboard card in like a mirror match of against a go wide deck like that, to kind of make all of your tokens way bigger than your opponents. But other than that, I like it just wasn't that good. I don't feel like it's a good inclusion. But other than that, the deck's pretty good. It's good. It's fun. We did lose to Golgari. That's like one of the true tests of Standard viability, is can you beat Golgari? Can you beat Dimir? We did take a game against Golgari. They were like a very graveyardy version. So had we like drawn into our graveyard hate in game 3, like we might have had a chance there, but we didn't. So we lost to Golgari. We beat everything else. Yeah, I think it's a fun, powerful, you know, maybe not like S tier, probably not going to take down like your regional championship qualifier with it, but it is a fun deck that has some powerful lines, and yeah, it's cool. I would ditch the Dollmaker Shop in favor of, I don't know, I feel like the deck needs more 1 mana stuff, like maybe finagle the mana base so that you can run Laydown Arms. That would be cool to have like a Laydown Arms or 2. Oh no, actually what I think you should have is a Lauren's Escape, Surge of Salvation, Snakeskin Veil, something to that effect, to protect your bunnies a little bit. Like 1 or 2 of those would go a long way in this deck, because you do have a lot of bunnies, but like you want to keep your bunnies around, particularly the Burrowguard Mentors, so they can trample over your opponent's defenders. So I think I would cut Dollmaker Shop. I would cut probably a Crusader of Odric. I would add 2 Lauren's Escape or Snakeskin Veils. And then the sideboard I think is fine. Yeah, like I think you can't go less than like 3 at the very minimum graveyard hate pieces. I actually, like, whenever I play a white deck, I want to put in 4 Rest in Peace in the sideboard, because like the graveyard hate, the Reanimator decks, the Oculus decks, the decks that really use the graveyards, they do it really fast too. So like you want to draw this early, and just like adding a couple of graveyard hate pieces really isn't going to cut it in this Standard environment. So I would find room for the 4th Rest in Peace. Maybe cut like a Stone Brain for Rest in Peace number 4. The thing about this deck, like the Stone Brain is good against Sunfall and other sweepers, but like you actually have enough redundancy in your main board, and hopefully enough card draw with the Caretaker's Talent that you can bounce back from a sweeper if you don't overcommit. So I don't think you need to devote 3 full Stone Brains to that. There's a 2/3 Flying Angel that exiles the graveyard for 3 mana. Is there? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. But one-time exiling effects are good, but there's just no substitute for Rest in Peace for graveyard. It's just the best. 2 mana, graveyard done for the rest of the game. Like, they can't just remove your thing. They can't refill their graveyard, which the graveyard decks are really good at doing with all of their overlords and other million shenanigans. So, I think that is would be a good additional inclusion, kind of like Tranquil Frillback for a little redundancy, but I don't think you want to cut the Rest in Peace in favor of that form of one-time graveyard hate. But yeah, the deck is fun. Oh, one other thing is, I would maybe tweak Angel of Finality. Okay, I would maybe tweak the mana base to like get rid of put a little more colors, because there are like a lot of color requirements. You want to be able to play the Burrowguard early, which can be a problem if you draw a bunch of demolition fields or fountain ports. So I probably would cut a demolition field in favor of you know, another colored land, perhaps Razor Verge Thicket number 4, although this isn't really like a necessarily an aggro deck, so like you may not want all 4. Those are going to be just tap lands later in the game. Maybe Verge number 4. So yeah. Cut 2 spots for Lorn's Escape / Surge of Salvation / Snakeskin Veil. Cut a non-colored land for a colored land. Add like one more piece, Rest in Peace number 4 to the sideboard, probably by cutting the Stone Brain. That's how I would change the deck. But I think it's fun, it's cool, and it can win you some games. It certainly lines up well against a lot of what's happening in Standard, and it might even have some game against the big dogs. I'm not sure. We didn't really get to test it that well tonight, but I feel like going really wide with some really big stuff could be good against Golgari. I think Dimir, like, they have so many flying creatures, that's kind of a problem, you know, because it does mean that, like, the Enduring Curiosities are going to draw them oodles and oodles of cards, so that might be a bit rougher, but I feel like the Golgari matchup is decent for this list. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Bunnies for Days, Selesnya Bunny mid-range, go wide, go tall, aggro. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I do stream MTG every Friday night on Twitch. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description, and also I upload MTG videos every Saturday. Mondays and Tuesdays I upload non-MTG content. So links to all that in the description. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you all have a good weekend. Have a good night.